Well, if a client's asking you a question about a solution set, an alternative, a tax alpha strategy that is becoming more commonplace for the high net worth or ultra high net worth space, and it has to be one of their peers that mentions it to them and not the advisor, then we're already playing catch up. And it communicates that what we talked about, what do we do in volatile markets? We have to be proactive in our personalized planning, and we have to consider that there's a value stack that goes beyond public equity markets. And waiting for the client to ask about it, boy, that's where we can expose the competition. Later, I'm sure we'll probably get into the whole client acquisition and AI-driven kind of marketing formulas that teams are using to drive new high touch, high tech type implementation in their strategy of accumulating assets. I would say right now, could you imagine if if this is an advisor listening right now, I'm sitting with one of your best clients. We're just, having snacks up at the club. And I say to them, hey, I'm curious. When the advisor, your financial folks that you're working with, when they looked at the volatility that we're hitting right now in the market, and they showed you the strategy to hedge out 40% of the downside of that while capturing 80% of the upside, I mean, how much easier does that make you sleep? Man, I would hate for that to be the first time that they heard about that. Or this idea of a lot of us are capturing gains that we've had for a number of years. And it was interesting, proactive trust services where people are looking at what we talk about, that lifestyle-based outcomes, your philanthropic interest in plannings, those assets that exceed the estate deductibility, where now you're looking at 40, 50 million that's going to be in that taxable pool.